appearance on Dion's Daily Dose does not imply endorsement from or by any candidate or guest. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed by Dion Bergeron or Dion's Daily Dose are his own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of any guest. Material and information presented is for general information purposes only. The Dion's Daily Dose name in all forms and abbreviations are the property of its owners, and its use does not imply endorsement of or opposition to any specific organization, product, or service. If you'd like to support the show, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/Dion's Daily Dose.
Hey, everybody. So most of you by now should be familiar with what DEI is: diversity, equity, and inclusion, which is really a very pretty way of saying racism and sexism and a few other things. So Elon Musk posted recently, an anonymous source just sent me this from Disney. It is mandatory, institutionalized racism and sexism. Let's see what it says. Disney General Entertainment Content Inclusion Standards. Standard A, on-screen representation. At least 3 of the following 5 areas need to be met to fulfill Standard A. So A1 characters. 50% or more of regular and recurring written characters come from underrepresented groups. A2 actors, 50% or more of regular and recurring actors come from underrepresented groups. A3, secondary characters, meaningful inclusion of underrepresented groups as secondary or more minor on-screen individuals, including background actors. Series premise, meaningful integration of underrepresented groups in overall themes and narratives. A5, episodic storytelling, ongoing meaningful integration of underrepresented groups in episodic themes and narratives. It gets worse. It gets worse. Essentially, what this ensures is that we have to have a certain number of a particular group in our movie or series or whatever to ensure that we're being inclusive. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. You probably do. I hope you do. But it's actually against the law to hire based on race, gender. It's right down here at the bottom. Anyone involved in hiring decisions is prohibited from asking candidates and talent about their actual or perceived race, religion, color, sexual orientation, gender identity, military or veteran status, age, disability, or any other legally protected categories, because it's actually against the law. There's so much here. There really is. But I want to make sure that I touch on something else. There's 2 government job postings in the same city. It is for Minnetonka, Minnesota. One of them is a firefighter, which pays $15 to $19 an hour. As you all know, fighting fires is very dangerous work. They go into buildings, could fall on them. It's very, very dangerous. It requires a special kind of person to be a firefighter. One is to be a DEI intern, to scream at white people how racist they are, which pays up to $22 an hour. Firefighter on call, salary $14.78 to $18.48 hourly. Flexible, part-time. Fire department, right? Division Fire, Minnetonka, Minnesota. Diversity, equity, and inclusion intern. Internship, $19.47 to $22.12 an hour. As an intern doing DEI, which means we're going to pay you significantly more to tell people how racist they are, or go fight a fire, protect people, save lives for less money. What? Yeah, Yeah, it is sheer insanity at this point. I'm not going to go through the whole of this this graphic, but I'll leave it on screen for you. It is wild. And down here, standard D, I want to at least 3 of the following 6 areas must be met to fulfill standard D. So yeah, look, 50% or more of outside vendors or contractors employed by production provide industry access or opportunities to members of underrepresented. Who is an underrepresented group? Context is critical when evaluating if a group is underrepresented. Well, yeah, I mean, context is everything, right? Isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what we have become, but it is not a place that can continue for much longer. It's really not. Yeah, so stay tuned because we got more fun coming up. Good night.
If you'd like to support the show, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/Dion's Daily Dose. This has been Dion's Daily Dose, hosted by Dion Bergeron. Executive producers, Sean Holgram and Michael Beebe. Copyright 2024. Dion's Daily Dose, all rights reserved.